chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with their rivals and co-tenants here in the building, the New York Jets.
Sam Ficken to kick off for the Jets.
Ready to get us started. Sam Ficken has it teed up. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. He'll rumble for about 6, up across the 20 to the 22. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to Gallman.
Jones.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Smith catches left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Sam Ficken to kick off for the Jets.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line. And no further.
10-10 at their own 13-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
There on the covering.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Let's get off the field. Mike,
Operating from the gun, Jones. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On second down now. It's Johnson. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 23-yard line. A big pickup of 38. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
At the 18-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A first down throw, Darnold. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor?
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate 64 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
40 extra points.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gano the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
To Ty Johnson.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Darnold.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. And that will be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Darnold from the gun. Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Darnold. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Golden Tate. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Brian Poole. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end.
Darnold's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that's caught by Smith. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st down, Jets.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 19-yard line.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Mims. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Jets 17, Giants 7. Sam Ficken to kick off for the Jets.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The ball carrier. Henry Anderson on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Blesson Austin. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And the Jets first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Flush to his right. On the completion, Frank Gore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Darnold. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
2nd and 4.
Again, it's Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Down by Blake Martinez.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
17.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.